Hey everyone, we're coming in right off, hot off the ranking of the Judas Priest albums, which, the first two album reviews and rankings I did were pretty lengthy discographies. This time we're going to kind of take it easy and do a little bit of a, kind of change it up a little bit. I mean, first kind of change here is we're not really going to be dealing with a metal band, we're going to be dealing with a synth pop band, Mr. Mister, from the 80s. And also, they only have 4 albums, so this won't be a long, very long little series of reviews here and rankings. But anyways, their first album, 1984's I Wear the Face. I know this album is often overlooked. Really, this band in general is often overlooked. People may typically just know like Broken Wings and Kyrie, which are great songs in their own right. But man, I urge people, anybody a fan of like 80s music in general, to listen to some of these other albums and other tracks from this band, because I'm telling you, there are some gems. There are multiple. I mean, I can go on and on about this band. It's one of my favorite 80s synth pop groups here. But with that being said, we'll hop right in with track number 1. Kind of weird. It does like the first side's tracks on the front and then the others on the back. But Hunters of the Night. What a way to open this record. I mean, super hooky. The production's solid on here. And I got to say, the guitar tone on this thing is just wow. Super soothing, just exactly what you want, and super clean. That's exactly what you want in a 80s synth pop record as far as I'm concerned. I mean, as far as that like perfect tone, in my opinion, for synth pop records, I look at like this band, Mr. Mister, The Fix, A Flock of Seagulls has an incredible tone for this style of music. And I could list some others as well, but anyways, yeah, Hunters of the Night is an absolutely just hooky track with a very cool vocal melody that kind of waves itself around through the chorus. Really cool track. Then we've got track number 2, Code of Love, which has again another hooky chorus, and really the verses, in my opinion, are pretty much more hooky than the chorus. Great song, great vocal harmonies for like with the background singers and stuff like that. Or the other band members do background vocals, which also Richard Page is the lead vocalist of this band, is absolute. I mean, his voice is just incredible. And if you look up any footage of him today, he's still killing it, doing like some acoustic sets and stuff by himself, tracks of this, of, his band. Then we've got Partners in Crime, which has got a super cool riff that sounds almost like it almost sounds like a Police riff, which I guess I'm referencing because, I was just listening to it back there. But yeah, it almost sounds like a really cool Police riff. Oh man, this band is just, their melodies and hooks are just, I'm telling you guys, it goes a lot more deeper than the main hits for these guys. But then we've got 32, which is kind of a darker toned song a little bit, with some very odd chords and, but I mean, not in a bad way. It plays to it. Really cool chorus with cool little fills going on in there. Then we got the final track of side 1. One of my favorites off here, Runaway. This probably is one of the best vocal performances of Richard Page's period. I mean, he's holding these long notes that are like just beautiful notes. Then we've got Talk the Talk, another super cool track with, again, I hate to repeat myself, but the melodies. I mean, that's just what, pop music's about in general. And back in the 80s, they killed it with these, and especially with bands that incorporate the synth a lot, like these guys. And that's what I love about this subgenre of pop. Then we got one of probably my least favorite off here, or one of them, I'll Let You Drive. I mean, it's pretty good. But definitely not a hit off here. I mean, I wouldn't call it even filler. Like, it's a good song, but like it doesn't touch some of the other ones. Then we got I Get Lost Sometimes. That's a really good track. Again, not one of my favorites, but I mean, I do think it's better than like I'll Let You Drive. And the next track, I Wear the Face, the title track, another good track. But those 3 kind of right there, middle tracks near the end, are kind of my least favorite ones, but they're still, again, good songs, not filler by any means. Then we get to my favorite song, probably by this band, period. Life Goes On. And that is probably the best vocal performance Richard Page has ever done. During the end of that, it gives me goosebumps. I mean, this song is just such an uplifter. If you're ever having a bad day or anything, man, you can just pop this song, it'll cheer you right up. Like, I'm talking, this track Oh, it is just an uplifter. And it's the ending. I'm telling you, you got to make it to the end. The guitar solo. Oh man, just that song just encompasses for me what this band is all about. And I urge everyone who's interested in this band or maybe just heard the two hits I talked about to at least listen to that song, and that may even pique your interest more because that is just so clean. And this band, I'm telling you, they really, as you'll see, I mean, kind of a spoiler alert, I really don't think they have any bad albums at all. I really don't out of the four they've done. Um, but yeah, what an incredible debut record that again goes really under the radar. Their next album, which we'll be looking at, was a massive hit, had multiple hits on it, such as the ones mentioned prior, "Welcome to the Real World." And that album gets a lot more talked about and stuff, and I do love that album, but we'll get into that next time. But anyways, yeah, I'm excited to kind of do something a little bit different, do a different kind of genre here. We'll be reviewing, and maybe this will help people who've not really delved into this subgenre of synth pop, 80s synth pop, or maybe know a little bit about it, or some of the hits from some of these bands. Give them a chance to kind of explore some new stuff. But anyways, guys, thanks, and we'll be getting back with you soon for the next review.